Let's start at a horse show and finish at home. I've got my trusty companion. I have the same thing for breakfast every morning because I am autistic. And here's my Fit Check LAEQ fashion shirt and romp breeches. And then it is a double tea bag kind of morning for your girl who is allergic to coffee. It's 60 degrees outside, which means I need a jacket because I am a huge pansy about the cold and need the seat warmer on for my lower back to be functional. Here's the ABC building and the Disney campus, which you pass on the way to the Los Angeles Equestrian Center. They've done a lot of improvements and it's looking beautiful. I went to my ring to learn my course. I didn't do a morning ride on Potato because she's better when she's a little bit fresh. These are my courses, and then I went over to see the glorious Potato. Look how beautiful she is. Those eyes can see ghosts. Her braids look absolutely stunning. Hopped on for a wee warm-up. She's feeling great. Everything's going well. They made this ring a little bit wider so that we could use it a little bit better. Did forget about the gnats, though. Got a huge face full of them. If you know, you know. And then I felt like she was ready, so in we went. We're doing the 3-foot green hunters. This is only her third time in the 3-foot, and each time she's just getting better and better. I'm really happy with her progress, and we got some great ribbons, too. So she got a Potato. Don't worry, it is not cannibalism. She is a horse, not actually a potato. Went over to the Calabasas Saddlery tent just to poke around and see what's up. It's at the back of the Equidome. Saw this bit that I love, that little tongue relief bit, and then looked at the jumper jumps. They're so cute. It made me sad that I don't have any jumpers here. Little sharks, little roosters. There's Godzilla in the back. Then Brooke and I packed up to go back to the barn and get the rest of our day on, where we had multiple lessons. We have some rain coming, and I know I have to clear the arena and seal it, so I put up a very simple little course that's really practicing turns and footwork and pace and balance. So we're coming off of the trot rails, short turn to a little vertical, and then it's another kind of short square turn where they have to control the shoulder and the hip but not over control the pace and get riding backwards into that one stride of cavalettis. And then again, control the outside shoulder and hip, really riding the track out of the corner, and then bring the horse back to the trot on the straight line and keep managing that trot on a nice, even, active rhythm back through the trot rails. And then you pick up the canter and you start over. So we did it that direction, and then we did it the other way, where you come this direction and you get that blue, and then it's an even shorter turn down there at the end away from the in gate over the 2 cavaletti. So here we're really getting our lead change and then controlling that outside shoulder and hip, a lot of outside counter bend aids, but without locking the arm and riding backward to the cavaletti. And then same ride here, but then holding the track so they're not drifting to the outside and then messing up that distance there, and then getting them back, getting their hip underneath of them, trying not to swing through this turn, managing the trot back through the trot rails, and then they start over. It's a fun little exercise. Once I was done with the lessons, I threw my traps on because I had 4 to ride, and all of my tall boots have busted zippers. So I rode Comet, then I rode Ivy, and then I got on Conti. And they said one of our retired horses was acting a little funny, so I walked over after my ride to check on him. But he looked okay. Watched him for a while, and then Conti wanted to do the bridle path, so I let him, and he was very appreciative. Look how beautiful he is. My last ride was Lynx, and as you can see, he was not exactly in the mood to ride. He could feel the rain coming in and thought that maybe a little snuggly nap would be a better option. So I went ahead and obliged that for a while because I feel like we have to compromise with these animals in order to make this relationship work well. And he eventually did let me get on and gave me a very nice ride. These ladies were stamping a little in the wash rack as they were drying because it's almost dinner time. So I just went over to check them, checked on that horse once again, and all was well.